Robert Reich at Reich. I agree with Bernie. Coronavirus reveals our rigged priorities and the utter weakness of our social safety nets. Banks are getting tax cuts while working people are risking their health because they have no paid sick leave and can't afford a hefty medical bill. Maddie Hayes and Ed Medeiros and CNN pundits discussing post-debate stuff and not one mention of Biden's repeated, brazen lies so far. I can understand why Trump fans might get mad right now. Either we as journalists call out all lies, or we just call out Trump lies and show ourselves as partisans. Robert Reich at Reich. I'm sick and tired of hearing that we don't know how we'll pay for Medicare for all. Here's how. 1. Repeal the $1.9 trillion tax scam for corporations and the super rich. 2. Tax the rich. 3. Shrink the military. Armin at Armin Ma is saying that Bernie is so far down in the delegates that he has no chance and this debate is irrelevant to the nomination. This is grotesque and abhorrent propaganda. Bernie is down 130 delegates with 2,300 delegates still to be awarded. Shameful. Brianna Joy Gray at Bri Joy. So, Bernie crushed Biden in this debate. So naturally CNN is and doing post-debate coverage. Nura Rocket at 4. Nura. Bernie came with an agenda to use the corona crisis as an excuse to make a case about our broken system and for Medicare for all, somehow framing this as manipulative and not exactly what we should all be doing. Shahid Buttar for Congress at Shahid for Change. Bernie visionary closing statement addressed the precarious state of working Americans, our families, and our anxieties. He spoke to America. Biden emphasized the current crisis but ignored everything else. He spoke to the cameras, and to the 1%. Palmer Report at Palmer Report. Joe Biden's night so far, wins DEM debate, says his running mate will be a woman, commits to a black woman on the Supreme Court, 29-point lead over Sanders, 9-point lead over Trump. Joe Biden is going to the White House, Trump is going to prison. It's still only 10:30 p.m. People for Bernie at People for Bernie. We will not defeat Donald Trump in states like Michigan with a candidate like Joe Biden who supported NAFTA and other free trade deals. We tried this playbook in 2016. It didn't work. Bernie is the most popular candidate with independents. Bernie will defeat Trump. Pat the Burner at Pat the Burner. Biden blatantly lied about his record tonight. Bernie called him out. If you won't even bother to Google Biden's overt lies about his record, I won't feel bad not voting for him. Seriously. Naomi Klein at Naomi Ackline. Seeing folks say that we should be happy satisfied the Dem Party is moving left. Look, the party often moves left during elections, and then they lurch right once in power. Bill Clinton did it. Obama did it. That's why who is paying for these campaigns matters. Cenk Uygur at Cenk Uygur. People got a clear sense in this DEM debate of the two different approaches. At Joe Biden, says small changes, keep system in place and back to normal. At Bernie Sanders, says fundamental change, no more special interests and serve the average American, not the powerful. Now you decide. Travis Akers at Travis Akers. My takeaways from tonight's DEM debate. 1. There should never be a live audience again. 2. Joe Biden commits to a woman running mate. Bernie refuses to commit. 3. Elizabeth Warren is severely missed on the debate stage. 4. Joe Biden appeared very presidential, Bernie did not. Shahid Buttar for Congress at Shahid for Change. Another difference between Bernie and Biden is their trustworthiness. Bernie is the most trusted politician in America. He had the same message for 50 years. Biden lead tonight about his record on pushpin social security, pushpin reproductive rights, pushpin civil rights. Brianna Joy Gray at Bri Joy. Finally turning off debate coverage. Ping me if at CNN decides to cover any of Joe Biden's dishonesty over his record on Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare cuts, being a strong supporter of the bankruptcy bill, supporting authoritarian govts like Saudi Arabia, UAE. Jin Hoke at Hokie SH. The reason why Biden is doing so well with such a small amount of money is because of the type of media manipulation we just saw. Biden just lied about how Bernie is going to pay for single payer, when Bernie should have responded. They cut to commercial. Jason Overstreet at Jason Overstreet. Elizabeth Warren just did something miraculous. She won a debate without being there. Ryan Knight at Proud Resistor. Bernie was extraordinary tonight. He laid out a bold vision for a better America where healthcare is a human right, every worker earns a living wage, and future generations have a habitable planet. Biden was average, and unfortunately average is what we may end up with. Robert Reich at Reich. If Biden gets the nomination, Not even Bernie can guarantee Biden progressive voters. Biden has to earn them. He didn't tonight.